Let's see if I got the 1 in 60 again. I hope not. So as we did last time, I did a little bit off screen. I did as much as I could. I got 4 of the puzzles to an A. And then I got stuck on 4 dragons for half an hour and I said fuck it. So, give me a moment. Itchy ear. So I asked my ma to help me with 4 dragons because there's an old PC game called Pandora's Box, which she loved, and it had slider puzzles and she was real good at those. I was not. The easiest one, shockingly for me, was the Orbros. It was so easy, it was so fun, you just sat down, you vegged out. The mural took me 3 tries, and the Prismaline took me 3. It took me another 3 or 4. But for now... My girl is no platinums. Fuck you, Paul. I'm not good enough for that. I'm bad, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do boss rush right now. What'd you miss? Absolutely nothing. Alright, let's see. It's all the bosses. Don't know the order, but that's on me. How much power does this bring me? 20. Shotgun, how much do you bring me? Nothing. How much do you bring me? 1. It's only been a minute since you started. Thought it's been an hour. Nope, 1 minute. Let's see. Who else do I want? You. You. And you. That's 80. 80 of those. $165, 180 of those. Up my wrath a little bit. What spells do I have? Only the necessary one. Let's see. You need to at least get 50% spicy to get an achievement. That much I know. That is my favorite one. Nah, too expensive. But I could also just have fun with it. No, I didn't. There we go. How much does this take? Probably too much. Nope, that puts me at 50 even. Wonder how much damage that actually does to Pippi. Just wait a little bit. Probably doesn't do that much because it's not leveled up. And I'm willing to take that time. Probably shouldn't have. Probably should have grabbed some ammo. But it's the only time you get to use your favorite spell. I had to hope. Wonder if it can even break Pippi's shield. It probably can't. Yeah, you gotta try things or else you're not gonna have fun. And I get the chance to use my favorite spell in the game, I'm gonna take it. For all I know, it's killing Pippi while he's in there. Probably isn't, but I will try a couple more times before, you know, I cry because I soft lock myself. Nah, he'd likely be dead by now. And get the AI images to unlock. Oh, you and your crazy AI. Alright. Let's do a proper run. One that's just less about surviving and more about winning. Like 130 rounds, that should be good for just about everything. It's gonna suck against Pip, but what can you do? Everything else will be nice and easy. Don't think he even reacts to it? Well, shit, man. I'll just be better. I don't need any of this. Maybe Wrath. There. A girl, a Tommy gun, and a dream. Oh, I didn't even... Ha! That's on me. How many shots do I have? Who's next? Shannon. Alright. Alright. Alright, can you stop spamming my girl? No, you're only gonna make it real tough? Nah, it's gonna make it real tough is spamming. Girl learned from me, how could she spam? The problem is healing costs 5. It sucks. How much does the healing potion cost? 4. It still sucks. For 5, I can just become immune to everything from my behind. Well, almost everything. Poison, I'm pretty sure, still affects you. Let's see, that is important. Okay, good. The Staff of the Moon's not on the ground. I didn't fuck myself out of that. Otherwise, Spencer would be a real pain in the wiener. You gotta have Wrath for that part because, yeah, that area doesn't feel great if you're not hitting hard. Let's forego the Tommy gun. Let's go for a more early game build then. Pistol, some shotgun. Oh, okay. Wasn't loaded and then it was loaded. That's cringe. Couple points in Psyche, you. Level you up. Seeing health bars doesn't matter. You're not very useful against bosses. You're useless against bosses. You're funny. I don't remember what you are. You're the captain. So you're just always good. Flamethrower? It's a little bit, but I'll do it. Maybe do a couple more bullets. I have 10 more points to spend and I gain mastery throughout. This will at least help, I hope. It's not showing up here. Some more ammo wouldn't be remiss because Malice, I gotta remember, I gotta deal with Malice as probably the final 3. And if not, well, I still gotta shoot him down. Do I want the bow just to have it for pipsters? Not really. The shotgun do big damage. The pistol's more there to help with anything else, so let's focus more on the shotgun. Missed that one. Alright. There we go. Take a break, pop a heal. focus up on finding the black ball. There, oh, missed. Missed. Reload. God, Randall was so much better in 2 to reload. Thanks, bud. Uno, dos, tres, shotgun. Alright. I can keep this up, Shannon. What's my current multiple? Well, time to reload. Alright, you do in fact gain skill gems. That's fantastic. What's up, my fortitude? You are the whole reason I have the pistol. You missed me. You're also the whole reason why I have spin down. Boy, sometimes you just decide to go hard, don't you? You can stun Sarah. Yeah, if you shoot her while she's attacking, while she's visible. Six, seven, eight. How many more shotgun shells do I have? 85, eh? Oh yeah, let's reload this. Alright, let's not reload this. Alright, let's reload this. Let's reload this again. Well, that hardly seems fair, sir. Let's start upgrading Psyche again. Yeah, where's my magic mastery? I put 1 point in it. 83. 3 shells left. It'd be a waste to just throw them away. Oh, okay. No, we're here now. Good. Don't mean to ignore you right now, focusing hard. And loves the bull rush. It's there, I guess I never put the meter in when you've chose it. Okay. My man just decided speed is key. Oh, you're useless for this right now. Hey, bud, stop hanging out near the top, please. Sir, did you not even give me a red symbol when you were about to attack? That's kind of cringe. Alright, sir, you're actually annoying me now. So are you. Stop putting your nose at the top of the screen. I can't reflect that high. I hate this boss sometimes. Alright, what's next? Good. I'll wait until you give me a better eye that you open, bud. Or I'll just get lucky. There's Staff of Moon somewhere on the ground. Because I can't see the Staff of the Moon anywhere. And it's not my inventory. Oh, my pocket is right there. To be fair, not used to things being auto-equipped. Always be charging. And what do you mean, what the fuck? Fuck you. Well, alright, this one's just a reload. Oh, that's less than stellar. I'm dead now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
I was in. I've been in since a little early. I was telling you, it's you already have the staff, but apparently you couldn't hear me. I don't know.
Well, easy way to tell. Give me a moment. I'm gonna hit the volume mixer, and I'm gonna turn Curse 3 farther down.
Well, to be fair, the game is, I think that track is louder, so yeah.
From 12% to 4%. Now I can barely hear the game. I thought you had it. I did, but he decided to just blast. Pistol's really good for Pippi, but that's about it. Tommy gun's fun, but it costs too many points. That's getting bigger every time I come back here.
What have you done so far?
I've just been in here. I also showed off that off screen I managed to get 4 gold medals on the puzzles, but I could not get the dragon one at all. I got stuck there for an additional 30 minutes. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna ask Mom for help. Because I bought her a game that's an old one called Pandora's Box for the PC from like 2004, 2006. It's a big puzzle game and Mom loves it.
the other one that you didn't have a gold on?
I didn't do. Ooh, excuse me, burped. I didn't do the one after the matching puzzle because I'm trying to do them in order. That's less shotgun ammo than I'm used to working with. Healing spell. Let's try once more. I have no spirit partners this time. Could you stop floating so high up, you fucking baby?
I should have tried taking no partners.
Let's reload this while I've got a moment.
Ouch.
Yeah, it tends to happen. You ask for a moment, the game gives you exactly one.
I think I took the berry to help give me just life regen. Little bits to help top me off, I think I took. Because the speed guy doesn't really matter so much on this mode. He's great in Horde, but kind of useless in boss rush.
Ah, yeah, fuck. Always bring fire too, because it fucks. It certainly do.
Does fire stun her? Because Sarah's one of the more annoying ones. If she doesn't give you good RNG, it doesn't give you attack opportunity.
Yeah, also she just decides to be omega hyper aggressive.
I prefer she be aggressive. My problem was getting her not attacking enough.
I'd rather her not be so aggressive, because then she sets down a fireball, goes roar, roar. And you don't have time to react. That's why the other man is so handy. Except when she goes nowhere.
That you have to, like, she has to create the opening for you. Because if she doesn't attack, you never like get to hit her. She's not vulnerable until then. Unlike a lot of the other bosses where you kind of control when you're damaging them. Somewhat. There's a couple that still also you gotta rely on some RNG, but...
Well, I'm...
oh, wow.
Should only be about one more shot till she's dead. How many shells do I have left? 59.
Of the bosses, she's probably the worst one for me to deal with. I don't mind Pippi. I don't mind Shannon. I don't mind the Gorgon. The Gorgon just trolls with whirlpooling. That's about it, really. But I got pretty good at shooting his eyeballs while he was whirlpooling me. I had like so many runs where he'd activate it like a piece of shit. And while spinning, I'd nail both of the eyes and just kill him like that. Because he was just obsessed with constantly doing that when he was low HP.
Well, I pressed 5 to heal, but you know what? I guess I'll just take that. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You can blast his eyes while he's charging, if you had time. I know you've been reloading. You can blast him during that to stop his beam.
Let me interrupt my reload real quick. That'd be fantastic. Alright. Oh.
Oh, that was close. I'm surprised you didn't get stunned there.
You want to be a fucking little witty little cunt, mate? Oh, no, wait, I'm done with this now. Now it's Captain turn. Alright, Bald Bull. Alright, Bald Bull, calm down.
Better than him doing his neutral stance. At least here you're getting in 2 hits. Unlike that fighting stance. I always swing at him and then block just because that stance fucking annoys me.
No. I'm glad you decided to be a hyperactive speed demon today.
Not the worst. He could be a lot worse than that.
Oh, good. You. Are you gonna hide in the sky again? Yes? You fuck.
You gotta angle it more. It's like a...
Yeah, that'd be great, but doesn't want to angle high enough.
It only goes so high, but you can definitely hit that. You just need to lower your shield down a little more. Just think like Arkanoid when you hit the end of it versus the center of your bar. It makes it go angle, the angle change goes faster. Oh wow, you barely got away.
I feel like these diagonalized don't stay open long enough for how quickly you gotta slash at them.
For me, it's less how long they stay open. What gets me is the angle. If they were flipped 90 degrees, it would be so much easier because you could hold your sword in the center and then swing outwards any direction. Because they're diagonal the other way, they're not you cannot be aiming at all 6 eyes, like ready to strike freely. There's no good position to cover all eyes, or all 7 of them, rather. There's center one. Left and right are the easiest eyes to hit because they're very straightforward, but the diagonals suck. Almost a gamble there. We would have barely had enough time, I think, to dodge still. This boss is just how much does it fucking troll you by hiding behind walls. Flamethrower is really good for it though. Wow, what a troll. Dude, that's like 4 in a row.
Thanks,
Wow.
Zero. Shut the fuck up.
He's got 3 attacks, and one of them is pointless for you, and he's just spamming it.
What a time.
Wow, what
Five,
a
six.
fucking ripperoni. Oh, you're fucked. Too late. Double, you don't have a chance to double heal. Oh, barely. Barely. Careful, you might not have enough, you just gotta reload. You gotta get your magic back. Alright, you're okay now. Alright, got the magic.
Alright.
That's gonna be rough. You're gonna come back to Gen crippled.
Randall. Dodge right into that. Oh well.
Dodge right into it. You're not gonna shotgun?
I should. Nope. Dodge right into it.
Wow.
Get fucked, me. Oh well. I'm tired of this. Gotta go back to the main menu because gotta have a chance for this fucking jump scare every time.
I mean, pressing it won't, it's not gonna make a difference. You might as well just press the skip. At least then it will be on your terms.
Let's do horde mode. Powerless peak multiplier.
Don't pick unless you're ready to start the round.
I know, I'm looking. I know you can walk around the house, but I wonder what's the purpose of that. Not
There
like,
it is.
not like just to walk around, but like to open all the other spaces and that.
Not so much open the other spaces. There is reason to.
Like, I wonder if there's even anything in here.
No, you can't click it. Half the objects do their functions, and the other half don't.
That you
There's no
can
fire
capture
spell
in
in
using
there.
the machine.
I love
Blah.
that that's still in there.
I do not know why I would want to go outside.
Well, you can't, but you know.
Oh, okay. Had to make sure. Alright, what do I think would be best here? Eyeball Spirit would help me after I upgrade him. Ah, but there's one thing that will help me no matter what. Well, that's the opposite of what would help me. I need to grab it.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying there's 3 objects that are worth grabbing in the world map. Well, more like 3 key items and like 3 ammos if you want.
Should be a
2 ammos.
arrows. No shotgun shells in
Arrows
here
if you
this
take the
time.
bow, but if you don't, pointless.
Let's see. There's the whistle. That's fantastic.
Whistle. Yep. I think it's just the whistle, the gadget, and the flashlight.
Do I have the capture spell already? I do. I have lightning, heal, and capture. Alright.
Yeah,
Why would
you
I
get
want
some-
fish?
If you make it far enough, you might need it, but that's not likely, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Can bosses show up in this mode?
I never made it far enough to truly know, but I assume it's there for a reason. I think the Holy Fire is also not available there. Because I think we would all just take that and then just nuke the field.
No, you're not. Not what I want right now, bud. Gotta wait a moment.
It's gonna be a long moment. Having no magic things suck.
I'll always take you. The whistle sucks ass when you're like 10 ways in. I could imagine if there's like 30 people there and you're not allowed to use the Holy Fire.
There's reason to use the whistle even later, but yeah, obviously the numbers are just gonna start to get
Shieldless Wonder Robin Hood. How about no?
How about yes? Notice that you only can get ammo. You cannot get the extra things. So it's 100% just for your ammo. And it's 100% necessary. If you don't capture in this mode, you eventually run out of resources and you die. Just plain and simple. And I don't think it's viable to live off of pure magic, even with max stats. There's too many enemies.
What would be good now? Psyche.
There's so many different ways you could try building in this. If you get far enough, you eventually get everything, kind of, because you just continue to keep picking things. But the early game is where the builds really matter.
Well, I wanted neither of them to die, but I will fucking kill myself instead, I guess. Sir, you are alone. Just stand still, be captured.
He says, "Fuck you."
Alright, you were way too low there, sir. You're cucking me now.
What the hell? I'm shocked that that last one didn't get.
Oh, I guess I didn't bring out my shield.
Yeah, congrats.
I said that shit's worthless, but it fucked me over. I guess I'll just do it by accident.
You Tommy gunned the two guys just fucking immediately. So you
To be fair, I didn't mean to. I stunned this
know.
guy. I was trying to stun this asshole too, and then he's like, "Nah, what if the man in the back was taking the bullets for me?"
I'm just saying, you didn't even need the shield. Those fuckers didn't even have a chance to do anything.
Finish it for bonus points. Lights are out. Alright. A brute, a mimic, and a cadaver. No, I don't want to deal with you right now.
Interestingly, the lab is always lit up, even when lights are out in the house.
Look, he's just got a fancy, fancy lighting system.
Like what, a generator just for this room?
Yes. Probably got solar panels on top.
Do you think it's fucking nighttime? Or daytime?
I think it's cloudy outside.
I think it's nighttime. In fact, I have proof it's nighttime.
Oh, did you step out during one of your playthroughs and get lit on fire?
No, I wouldn't necessarily say it in that way. Don't worry,
This
it's
is a yes or a no question, my guy.
And I'm telling you, it's more complicated than that.
You'll be useful. Now, instead of them coming to me, I'll go to them.
You took the ferry? Nice.
Well, I'm definitely gonna need her against this man.
Ferry I like taking for the help capturing, as well as the topping off of HP. Which makes it a lot easier for assholes that just don't want to stay still a lot. Like this guy.
Alright, there's a mimic and a cadaver around. Found the mimic. Nope, okay. Okay, I shot you twice. Whatever, sir. I don't care.
Hi, Grandma. What big teeth you have?
Alright, now there's just a cadaver. And I don't really need a light to deal with him. You're correct, I did. Fortitude. Take less damage right now, resilience afterwards.
I used to do fortitude first. I do resilience first now. I really come to appreciate not fucking panic moding so goddamn hard. Because panic hits first before damage does, usually. And I've had too many runs where panic is what's getting me killed in the game.
Take your time. Look around. Cadaver, Shaggy Leaper, Shadow Leech, and Ball.
Oh, and in case you didn't notice, when you're in your inventory, bottom right turns into a monster check. If you're not sure what's still currently there and the mods, you can see it there. It's helpful
Okay.
to know if you only have a trickster left or something.
You've got a little asshole. Just doesn't want to show his face.
I didn't notice it at first, but when I was checking to see, like, what's the map look like? And I was like, oh, no, there's no map. Oh, it's a check. It's like, oh, that's actually very handy, because it kind of lets you plan what's happening during the wave. If you know what enemies are left.
Let's think. What would be best this wave now? Tommy Gun Mastery is going to go up as I use it, because it's my favorite gun. Let's upgrade her.
Upgrading her is good, I think.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're also biased. Because it's a choice you'd make.
I mean, well, I think objectively, I think having someone to help top off your HP so you have to spend less of it casting the heal spell is helpful here. Because you're trying to spend it on captures and shit. And I hate healing when I have only 2 HP missing, but I also hate having 2 HP missing because it could mean the difference between living or dying. Wow, that room's pretty cluttered.
Alright, I'm just gonna kill you. I'm tired of dealing with you guys.
Sometimes you just gotta whittle the numbers down. There's just too many fuckers.
No. Okay, fine, sure. Hit me, whatever. Alright, they're both ready to go.
You do have the power-ups that you can use when they spawn in. You shoot the power-up to activate it. Yep. The doorway method for doing stuff is super good as well. Like, abuse the shit out of it. That fucker came right into it.
I still haven't shot one of these in the weak point. I've been trying, but it's hard.
You might get it, especially if you use some Tommy gun. You might get it in this mode. Before I got it, I got it twice in the same night.
8 shots. Yay, Jen, shake the hips, do an old disco move. A vigil, 2 scavengers, and 2 balls. That's not great. Scavengers are real pieces of shit. Yep.
I didn't realize that they stay permanently frozen.
Yeah, I knew that because I watched your dev commentary. If only Zero would do that.
I kept holding off because I didn't want to. I wanted to wait until I was done with everything else, but I'll get to it eventually. Although by now it's going to be a little outdated because it was pre-new content.
All right, let's buy one of these. Resilience, so I get in panic, recover from panic faster, or get in panic less. I don't fucking know. I forget. How many Tommy gun bolts do I have? 218? 368?
Not enough anymore.
Well,
3 potions heal about 3/4, let's say, of your meter. You could have held off on using it, but that's fine.
I'd rather it be full, so that then I'm not caught with my pants down out of nowhere. Because if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget.
Well, there's certainly that. Just be careful of the siphon guys, that they siphon your green.
Let's see, Tommy gun, mastery 1. If I like that would be great. Let's get more psyche. Hey, baby.
Whoa, you're talking to me. Hey, baby.
Oh, I'm talking to you. Only I'm talking to you in my usual shit tone voice. No, sir, you stop.
I can never capture these fuckers after the early game because everything I did to them one-shot them.
That's why I like the Tommy gun. Same damage as a pistol, 30 round mag. There's a roller ball in here with me. Nope, that's a scavenger. Well. There's the rollers.
You got 2 of them.
Try to lose them real quick. You're not worth dealing with.
You're dropping lots of ammo. It's not the ammo you need.
She'll freeze one of them permanently, and then the other one will be frozen permanently afterwards.
Wow, they fucking coordinated that shit on you.
Get fucking double team, Jen. Alright, he's frozen. Now I just gotta wait for you.
Yeah, you get no ammo for Tommy gun here, and the ammo buddy doesn't make it either, so you only can get ammo from the machine for it. But it's so good to have in this mode. When shit gets hairy, Tommy gun, you whip it out. If you know what I mean.
Let's finish reloading that in a minute, Jen.
Yeah, I took pieces of your build, Paul, and then I like tweaked it for my fitting. But I do highly agree that it's super good in this mode, like you showed me. It's the reason why I started trying it.
Alright, what's now? Tentaclusters, Mimic, Scavenger, Brute, and Asshole. Accuracy counts. Doubles your ending accuracy bonus. Well, good thing I'm using a Tommy gun for low accuracy bonus.
And you leveled.
Oh, and I did. You're correct. Alright, let's see what these actually do. Lose stamina more slowly. That's not bad. Defense, that's fine at level 1.
Pointless. You want the other stats. Vigor's just the last resort. Sleep is usually not a problem in this
Recover.
mode. I'd only worry if you got siphoned by one of those fuckers and had like none on you.
You're close to unlocking. Excuse me. The music. Cool.
What is it? Wave 7 or 8 or something like that?
I thought it was wave 10.
Wave 10 is for the achievement.
Oh.
It might be less for the music change. It has to be because I made it to wave 9 the very first time, I think, and then I still had the music unlocked. Oh, it's points. That's right. It's not wave-based. It's score-based.
50,000 points. Okay.
50,000 is not bad. It's easy enough to get.
Kind
of regardless of what you're doing.
Did I finish reloading my Tommy gun? Do you know?
I don't know. Check the ammo count.
Well, that's the problem. The ammo count's currently an even 30.
Well, try blasting a single bullet. Who cares?
I did not. Yeah.
That is the one thing you can do without the ammo buddy is just math it out.
Let's grab more Psyche.
Also, yeah. If you hadn't updated the machine for the ammo to be faster, I think.
Where the fuck do you come from? The wall, you cheater!
Because deeper into the run, when you're doing it so often, having to sit there and slowly pump it in and get low would have just felt awful. Oh, dangerous. Oh boy. Power up spawn.
I'll deal with you guys in a minute. Sir.
Get stunned, loser.
You do not get stunned for nearly enough time.
You got a little bit of the chill on him. Oh, what a prick. Yep. Doorway method. Fuck these guys. Yeah.
Now I wait.
now, Houston.
Alright, did you get lost going left? Now there's still a Mimic around.
Take that, ammo.
Well, I know it's only a Mimic. I paid attention.
No, he's saying that if there's only a Mimic left, you can try to check the power-up. The
There
power-up
it is.
can be one that helps you. Although in this case now we found him.
I fucking hate you.
What a fucking jerk off. Well, now if you can find him, he'll be ready for capture at least.
Yep.
I'm glad the capture works even while he's still an item.
Accuracy counts was a bonus of what, 3,000? 4,200. Yay, 50,000. We have Shevin. A sucker, a cadaver, a brute, a mimic, 2 scavengers, and a ball. Stun killer and extra points. Thankfully, mimics are actually worth it, being 100 points each. Alright, let's grab one of these for later.
Yeah, I always kept one on hand just so I'm always safe, knowing I've got Z's I can suck down.
I want a fresh mag.
Say hello to my little friend.
Okay, well it got me Weapon Mastery too, that's very cool. Up my resilience again. Yeah, let's keep upping my resilience.
When the power-up spawns, should it spawn in your current room?
I feel like it's underused and I made 10 of them. I feel like the problem is it spawns in a random room. I'd have it spawn in an adjacent room. Because if it just keeps spawning here, like, I could just be a big old bitch and just wait. Then just run around. And that's not very fun for anybody.
It's also random time. Sometimes it spawns
by the
earlier
fire.
Around, I feel. Sometimes later. I don't know, it's
It's a thing, too. Like, the power-ups are probably pretty good. I just can't find them half the time.
See, that's part of the problem, is that then you have to spend time looking.
Well, I didn't mean to gun you down, but you're dead. Get fucked.
I feel like having them spawn in the current room, maybe that makes it a little too easy. But having to search for it sometimes I just feel like I can't be arsed. And like, I'll check every fucking room, and it's like the very last one. Because you can go into the bedroom and the bathroom and the study. It's just like, there's just enough rooms to where it's annoying to have to check for it. Because they can also.
Alright, you're all annoying.
Surrounded. You are surrounded.
Nope, you want to drain my health? I want to deal nothing with you. I have to leave that room quickly. They were already following me. Nope, I don't fucking care about you, brute. Nope, fuck off.
That's a little dangerous. Dangerous. And, you know, and that's what I was thinking the same thing. You could put it in the center in the kitchen always, But, or maybe keeping it random, but just one of the 6 main rooms. I think that's probably a good compromise. I'd say, ooh, invulnerable, very nice. Let them bite all they want. I think changing it so that it's only the 6 main rooms, I think that might help. If it's not in the side one,
Are you fucking kidding me? You're a fucking cunt. I'm just gonna gun you down next time I miss. Alright, you're dead.
Yeah, you basically wasted all your invulnerable too. The nice thing though is coming out of it, your health will be full. If you do damage, invuln heals you, essentially.
Ah, great. Why is there always ghosts in this room?
What's the matter? You scared?
A little.
Anna would say, are you scared? Are you scared? Need someone to talk you in? And they say,
To be fair, ghosts in this series have been pretty instant kill.
you're just not hanging out with the right ghosts.
Oh, you're right. Let me go hang out with the ghosts in the upstairs bathroom.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm going to fucking
what an
slit your
asshole.
goddamn throat.
The freeze time, I believe, is a little random. You just happen to be rolling to, like, not quite enough. What an asshole. There you go. Frick.
Like right there, in
Yeah,
order to get that
health-
invulnerability power up, I had to really put myself in a dog shit situation. Because if anybody followed me, I'm dead. But thankfully, it was invulnerability, so I wouldn't be dead.
You could also go in there and shut. Don't forget, you can shut the doors. If you went in there and shut the door behind you, it does technically, you know, buy you another second or two potentially, because you have to try breaking it down. I've gone around slamming doors in monsters' faces before just to slow them down a bit. You can get the lock spell too. I assume locking the doors works just like any other. I never used it, but I assume you could also just like go into the bathroom and lock the door.
Bore everybody to death, yourself included.
Well, imagine if you were like super like dying and you needed
Yeah,
time.
it's not bad. It's just like in a game mode where speed matters a bit. It's kind of hilarious to think that you're just going to go lock yourself in the bathroom for a couple minutes.
Lock yourself into John. Take a dump.
But that is a good idea.
I ended up picking up a spell. for this
3
mode
fucking
that
scavengers.
became just godly to use. I underappreciated it in the main game, and I was just like, oh, I live by it in this mode now. It's really
Which-
funny because this mode made me play in a completely different way from how I play the main game.
Which one? The smoke spell?
I'm not telling you. I want you to figure out your own build.
I mean, I've got my build. It's a 45. Well, it's not 45 in this game.
That's not the whole build. I mean, you got your gun, but there's more to it than just your gun. There's all aspects of it, of your stats that matter.
Gun. Let's see. One of these would be fine. It's running fast. No, you know what? I'll take the door spell.
Yes, as we were talking about. And it's not just what you take; it is when you take it. It's like I have something I take, but I intentionally don't take it until X waves later because I don't need it at the start. I need it later, but I need other things first to get the. By wave 5, I have some of the base stuff that I really kind of actually need. Like if I can make it to wave 5 in a run, I'm like finally getting like situated. Before that, it's kind of an annoying slog being slow and shit, and no gun, you know, mass crews.
Well, he was not shining fast enough. Get killed, idiot.
Idiot.
I'm just gonna kill you right now.
Yeah, he was about to trap me. No, not my Z's.
Alright, 3 vigils, that's simple. 2 brutes, fuck yourself. A scavenger, I hate those things. Sucker. Shaggy leaper. And a vine. No healing. Do not heal yourself at all and you'll score big. And that better be unbelievably gigantically big.
I don't think it's that big.
You're useless. Get out of my inventory. I don't care if you're Paul's favorite weapon, you're not mine.
Oh, you just don't know the power of the bow. Don't you want to be like Legolas?
Is the bow even powerful? Like, I swear the shotgun and rifle are stronger than it, which technically makes it
Shotgun's
third.
I would say the shotgun's great. I don't know really how good the rifle is in this mode. I didn't try
I mean,
it. 'Cause
we're not talking about this mode, we're talking general.
in general, well, in actual power, maybe. But you also have to remember the bow can also fire pretty darn fast when it actually is maxed out. It also doesn't have to reload. You
These
actually
would
can
be
keep
handy.
attack time up pretty darn good with the bow. So, single shot damage, maybe not as high, but
Let's grab a
adding
second
like
one.
DPS, it actually gets up there.
You know what? I've got no reason. Let's add a third one. There we go. I got my grape drink. It's probably kiwi, actually.
The rifle has way more single damage, and that makes sense considering you only get 5 shots before you gotta reload it. Wow, what's all the juice?
Give me a moment
Juice
doing
in
math.
there?
Shut up. Gotta do math. 583 divided by 30. I think that's a remainder of 23. No, that shouldn't be right. Because 30, 450, that leaves me with 143.
No, it's a remainder of 13.
Yeah.
Use imagine 600 and then minus 30 on that. Wait, is it 30 or 45 for each one?
Each mag is 30.
Then you got, 16, 13, whatever the hell it was.
Magic's only level 2, but it will go real fast. So let's get my psyche up again. Nope. Also no. You will die. Great.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm so happy that this is happening right now.
Oh, fuck. Yep. They came from the other way.
What a shame for them.
Yeah, Clever girl. You know, it just popped in my head. Using the fire spell like that makes me feel like I'm playing D1, where it's just get him in the doorway and throw a firewall.
I never played Destiny, or not Destiny 1, Diablo 1 very much.
Diablo 1 is a much slower paced game than 2 and Beyond. But Firewall in Diablo 1 is so fucking good. It's not as good in D2 and Beyond. It's really not the same. D1 was all about lead them to a doorway so you're at the choke, stand in front of it, throw a firewall on it so they stand on it and just try to attack you while you swing your weapon at them.
Are you kidding me? You got lost moving one door.
Hey man, big house. It's not that big, but...
The Shadow Leech is 90% eye.
Yeah, and it's 90% dumb. There you go. Just call him over.
I saw you, sir. I'm just gonna kill you. I'm done trying to be nice.
Done kill.
I see you there. $3,000 points for not healing, that was not worth it. Wave 10. I'll assume that just means a random enemy. Capture free, accuracy counts. Sounds like somebody signed these boys up to die. Got 11 bullets left in the magazine.
Tommy gun's maxed out, which is nice.
Yep.
We got plenty of ammo to go with it.
Well, now I got plenty more. The
You
blood.
also leveled twice.
Oh, did I? Oh, I did.
Psyche's maxed out, which is nice.
What would be good right now? That is just not good. Aegis. Alright, friends, you've been signed up to die.
Oh, no leaving for you. Time to Tommy gun. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
Alright, bosses do in fact spawn. And of course, I'm not allowed to power up right now, so let's fight in the power up room.
no!
Can you stop shucking and jiving? Well, there's wave 10.
Yeah. You only needed to get to wave 10. You technically didn't have to beat it.
You could have got the power if you weren't restricted. Yeah, I noticed that after I beat the wave, thank you. Alright, so that must mean a boss.
I think that power up wouldn't have mattered as much. I think it was like weapon. Was that damage up? Was that?
I don't know, it was a fist. So probably.
Yeah, there's weapon mastery and then there's like extra damage.
4 suckers. Man, if I get locked in a room with the Legend 4 suckers, that's gonna suck.
They're gonna fuck you off. Also, you level 3 times. You have so many fucking gems in there.
I was killing a lot of things.
Yeah.
That did cost me a lot of Tommy gun ammo, though, so it's time to go get more.
That's really where a lot of the crux of this like thing lies. If you don't keep capturing, like, you will run out of ammo. I mean, you have a lot, but if you don't continue to capture, like, that ammo fucking goes. And then you 100% lose without ammo. Well, I mean, you have magic, but... But fire is really good in the doorways. I suppose you could continue to kill for a while. It would just really suck having no gun options.
Oh look, I brought up my shield. I don't need to worry about that anymore.
Oh no. You do have your pistol too, with a ton of ammo, but it has no mastery.
I'll deal with you now. Not the best spot for me to have gone.
Dude, they're giving you the double suck.
Ain't that always how it go? Ran out right at the perfect time. Who's left? A single cadaver.
Oh, my hand.
Use no shield, use nothing but spells, no thank you. Let's see. Let's look for the problem enemies. Not a lot of problem enemies. There's a sucker and a scavenger, but that's about it.
I'd say the two magicians can be. If you get trapped in a room, it does limit your options. You can kill them quickly enough, hopefully, but in a tight spot, you hate to get trapped.
$696. So I've got 6 bullets. Alright, what would be important right now? Probably level up gem.
Take vigor. Plus point in vigor. Waste your points.
It is funny you mention that, because I'm considering it.
Nah,
Let's take the evil banish point, just in case. I don't want to get stuck in a no-win situation.
What did you take?
The evil suck spell. Do you think you're funny? Goodbye. Alright, you decide you want to be a speed demon all of a sudden, you fuckwit. Freezes balls.
Whoa. Why the balls?
Well, he is 90% ball. Could you not be on the ceiling? Ah, Mimic. No way to tell if he's gonna be a fucking pile of arrows. Well, there's a way, I guess. I could pick them all up. Gotta go scanning the floor. That might be the only reason I take the bow, to fucking help clean this place up.
On the one hand, it's nice that it's the only gun that comes with, you know, a quiver as part of it, so it, you don't have to get it in a separate ammo pouch, but at the same time, it's also like, fuck, without the bow in inventory, I can't just pick these up like I can all the other ammo bits. Because, yeah, they start to clutter the floor.
That was a huge table. Well, if it was a huge table, I didn't notice it. Ah, there it is. Cheese.
If I knew that a full flame spell was enough to bring it to that, it would have made my capturing and farming of those guys so much easier.
Mimic, 2 scavengers, and a suckman. Peak multiplier and points. Just give me some points. Alright, I'm taking the bow next time just to get rid of all these freaking arrows. There we go. How much? How many bullets? 904. 900. Oh yeah. Well, experience is almost useless now.
Yeah, it's inevitable. Because eventually you'll have all your stats up. You'll have your gun masteries up, at least for the ones that you're using. You eventually kind of run out of things to buy from the wave thing.
If only my favorite spell in the game was there. But it's not. So I'll have to deal with it.
I guess, yeah, at least now you can just pick up arrows just to get them out of the inventory. I like how you still have the key in your inventory. Open up that lock. Ooh, that was a lot of monster sounds.
Well, believe it or not, I did not mean to kill them. But I did. They're dead. That's on my conscience now. I'm not dealing with that right now. That's a lot. No. Better to keep them all in one area so that then they don't fucking circle strafe me. Nope, you want to lock me in? I'm leaving. A few things. Alright, he's not low enough. Alright, you're just a fucking memer now.
that guy.
I'm done dealing with you. Did not think he was so weak. I don't think that'll hold up in a court of law, but you know what? I believe it, so it's true. Alright, Mimic, where the hell are you hiding? Where amidst all this carnage? Right there amidst all this carnage. I'm glad you told me to do this today, Zero, because I'm having a good bit of fun with this.
Pretty good so far, too, for, like, your first go-through.
Wave 14. 3 cadavers, a tentacluster, a vigil, 2 mimics, fucking 2 sucks, 3 leeches, 1 brute, 2 runners.
It sucks. It just sucks when you get far and then lose, just because you know you can get back there, but it takes time. Not that it's not fun to you know, be playing it regardless, but it just kind of sucks. You get to wave 18 and you fucking die, and it's just like, I gotta get back there again because you want to get farther.
I wish this would get cleaned up.
Yeah, Shannon and Pippi, like, they don't clean up their remains ever, which is both funny, but also, like, can be very distracting. I'm trying to think of what other bosses
I need to go over here.
left their remains. I don't think Sarah did. Did she?
Sarah explodes.
Well, Sarah just kind of crumpled. She doesn't, like, explode over the walls, though. That's
No,
Sarah's
she just explodes into a fucking pile of bones, and then the bones fall off the screen.
Yeah, so she doesn't leave anything visually blocking you.
1054.
Assuming it just goes on and on, what happens when it would inevitably, say, reach the Luna bosses? Like, you can't just put a Gorgon in the room, can you?
I think he literally can, because he does it in the arena. He puts water around. It looks stupid after you leave the area, though. Well, you're locked in, so it wouldn't matter, because Pippi locks you in. Which can fucking blow. They can probably lock... the hardest one, I'd figure, would be the tower boss. Because you'd got to be warped to the tower.
Yeah, you kind of would have to be. Unless it doesn't use those bosses. I made it so far, but not far enough to see,
I think the worst one would be, like, you're just killing things and all of a sudden Death God Knight Captain shows up.
Suddenly the boss be like, why do I hear boss music?
Why do I hear boss music? Oh, he's already in the sky. I can't see him. He's killed me. Spirits. I've only got the one. She's been handy, but handy only helps so far. Vigor's fucking whatever. You'll help me clean this place up. I'm just gonna kill you. You're still in my way. You get out of my way now.
Yeah, if it's feasible to put in, I think putting in that save temp option would be nice, just because of all the modes, this is the one that has technically an infinite. Oh boy. Ooh, scary.
No.
Yeah.
If you let fear overtake you, you lose.
Well, you did good to stay calm and just focused on what you needed to do to get out of that situation, which was clear the way. Oh boy. It is dicey.
I'm not dealing with you two.
Yeah, there's definitely a finite. Eventually, it would reach a point where there's just going to be too many enemies to deal with, I think, regardless of what you're running. And no matter what tactics you're employing, there is a finite limit to it. But it's true that it takes a long time to get there. And without a temp save option, it's kind of tough to do it all in one go. You literally just have to, like, pause throughout and take breaks and stuff. And then, like what we were kind of discussing, the game might kind of start to bug out, at least maybe in combination with Windows. It just doesn't understand how to handle the variables reaching what they do when it's going on for so long, for so many hours. Or whatever it is that causes it. Point is that the game can experience, I think, more glitches as it goes on, because this was not meant to be, like, per se, in the game. This wasn't, you know, you didn't design the base game from the ground up with Horde mode in mind. You kind of retrofitted it into this, and it works pretty well, but obviously it's got a little glitchiness to it that doesn't play nicely with certain things. Speed boosts!
I wonder how that works with this man.
I think you get insanely fast. I can't remember if I got a speed boost while having him. Maybe.
Was that chair was there? I think it was.
Yeah.
You have your snack later. We got a problem to sort out first. Which is, where's Mr. Man? There he might be. Sure was. Time penalty, massive, because that guy was just hiding. Zero injuries. Nah, sorry, I got raffle stomped in a corner for a while.
That was probably the closest you were to dying.
Extra point stunning. Paul's gonna change the cost of the Tommy gun and be like, let's see how this Zelf fuck likes this. How dare he Tommy gun his way to victory. And it'd be completely fair. out of my way.
Lot of guys. Ha! And what did we say earlier?
Do you remember that? Do you not remember that I said, that's actually a pretty good idea?
No, I know, but we were also kind of being like, imagine doing that, and the thing here is this was like, yeah, but like when shit gets like that, it's entirely viable as a strategy. So now you can take a breather and actually get the heal effect. Because that's part of the problem, is when you're being chased down that hard, you can't stay in a room to heal. You just don't have time to get the heal. The only problem is you are stuck in here now.
I just gotta wait a minute, let my magic recharge, and I'll just leave.
Yeah.
Because they're not even hitting the door.
Well, if they were, it's like you could get trapped, you know, kind of, but you can open it on your own accord and push through.
Now last one, nope, 3 more. A Vigil and 2 Mimics. I don't need you right now. When did you get hurt? Two Liches, a Brute, 2 Mimics, 2 Scavengers, 2 Sucks. Powerless, don't panic. I don't know, I think I've been the paragon of don't panic so far.
Panicking. Panicking. Soiled it. Soiled it. Look at all the fucking experience gems you have.
Oh. I did not notice them.
It didn't matter as much, and you have the green buddy, so it doesn't matter as much again. And then those gems should disappear, actually, out of your inventory now.
Cool.
Yeah. No longer does the experience bar go whoop, 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 and just keep going and going. So that was honestly amusing. It's a bug that should be fixed.
What do I think would be good right now? This would be fantastic, actually. No, I'm not dealing with your shit today. Nope, I'm not being locked in there. What's left? 2 mimics. That's it. I could just kill myself right now. It'd be funny. If you're lucky, there'll be a map. Yeah, if I'm lucky. I also have to find the goddamn thing first. That's cool. I don't mean to sound so bored. I'm trying to focus really hard right now.
Oh, I bet you're focusing hard.
Those are real good if you have a huge multiplier. I'll guess the number of points they give you is 1,000 times multiplier. $17. 4 brutes. That's a lot of brutes. the fuck's in my way? A mimic? No, actually. Can't believe I managed to make it through that with all those goddamn brutes.
Got pretty lucky so far in your mods here for your objectives.
Well, if the objective isn't worth doing, I won't do it.
No. You'll see.
Do it perfectly.
No healing, no injuries.
Well, if I get one, if I get no injuries, I technically got no healing down. And invisibility power-up was real handy. It was kind of weird to see him wandering around. Oh, he's dead. That was the sound of him hitting the ground. Feels bad knowing eventually there's going to come waves where this is not going to be enough ammo. I've got 1,632 shots.
Nah, you're probably good, honestly.
I'm probably about to die pretty quick.
Well, I mean, yeah. The thing is, if you're planning to go the distance, you kind of have to make sure you at least somewhat keep capturing so you can keep your ammo count high. But you will eventually, like, die with just a ton of ammo still on hand. Yeah, your ammo count right now is actually pretty darn good. Like, I definitely grabbed for ammo because I was trying to plan for longer, and I would have made it farther if it wasn't for a certain something. There is such a thing as capturing too much. You just don't want to not capture. She doesn't want to under capture. I basically always I got my ammo up and then I like would leave some quantity in the
Hello,
machine,
Mimic. I saw
so
you.
I kind of know I have that there, but I never got low enough.
You're not even trying. A Mimic, a Lich, and a Suck. Alright, we've got a problem now. Sir, I'm gonna you into hell. Still a Mimic. Found the Mimic. No. Just kill him. Well, I managed no healing, but zero injuries. That didn't happen. Can you give me, like, some more vigils, please? They're fun. Slowpoke. You cannot quick turn this wave. Give it... Well, that's not a great one for now.
Ah, there, finally. You finally get the luck of Slowpoke. Slowpoke is a death sentence for some of the later parts, potentially.
Pretty sure Slowpoke's at death sentence right now.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Later waves, Slowpoke... I mean, early wave sucks too, but, like, later waves, this is what can get you killed. I think the slow speed sucks. The fact that you can't 180 is the worst part of it. It will get you killed. Having the speed buddy though helps mitigate it actually greatly, but you still can't 180.
What would be good for me right now? Instantum Illuminatum would suck. Moving to Sanctuary is not the worst thing in the world. That could help me get out of a sticky wicket. A mimic and a sucker. That wasn't so bad. Now it's wave 20, which should be another boss. And still a lot of things to go through. Powerless stun killer. I did not get a capture a lot that wave, I just killed everything. Yeah, hi. Okay, he vanished. I was not aware that the skeleton in the painting could vanish.
But kind of the angle you look at it. I don't know if it was intentionally like to be like that, where if you're not looking straighter at it, it disappears and then pops back into view.
That one would be good. You. That's the wrong way. Blessed be invulnerability. That was a close one. Alright. One mimic and then the boss. Wow, you call these drops? Alright, you're just fucked, Shannon.
Poor Shannon doesn't stand a chance against the Tommy gun.
Holy shit, did you just use 600 bullets? I don't know. Probably. I was in the Thunderdome for a while.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Slowpoke again, Pokemaster.
Yeah, fuck you. Taste the power of Slowpoke.
Uh, 1,219 bullets, so I used at least 400.
Yeah.
Fucking this place is just painted in blood corpses.
Now your buddy's happy. He's just like, dinner everywhere.
Alright, he's done with dinner. Go on, buddy. Have seconds, have thirds, have fourths, have fifths, have sixths. There's enough. No? Okay, well, there you go. Ah, I died.
Ah, shit.
Even though I put the shield up, it didn't break, but I died.
Damn it, I looked away for like half a sec.
Your official rank is adequate humanity.
Hold up, I gotta pull back on a clip to see what happened to you.
I got swarmed.
Well, I know, I mean, that's what happens, right? But like, hold up, I need to see exactly. Oh god, dude, they flooded your fucking room, yeah.
Oh, there's wave 10.
Went up. No, something was it the guy draining you? Something was draining you. Oh, yeah, it has to be one of the suckers.
Kill Pippi with
You got a
only the
sucker
bow.
in there,
Where's any?
It drains through the shield, it don't matter.
I've already been
Damn,
going for 2 hours and I've just done 2 things.
I told you, dude, my horde mode went 3 hours before I ultimately had to stop, but
I'm gonna try something.
what'd you take? The bow and a fuck ton of arrows? Yeah. I did that too, because you just might as well. You can also just pierce through the Pippi if you can actually land a shot on him. You can also reverse it that way, I think.
Well, the worst part is trying to. I'm trying to find the black one.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean,
That sounds a lot more racist than it should.
I think with the bow, you can, if you can get a clean shot through all the bullshit to Pippi, it also breaks it. It's usually tough too, though, because it's just too cluttered with bullshit ones. Damn, what was it you got to? You got to like wave
21 or something.
Wave 21, 273,000 points. Pretty good.
Ah, okay. Kill Pippi using only the bow. This shit sucks.
Ew.
Do Pippi bow super easy practice mode. See, that's exactly what I went to do, and I don't know if me bringing up my shield fucked that over.
I don't know if I don't think that matters.
I did only hit Pippi with the bow.
Probably all it's checking. I don't think it's gonna be, well, obviously I don't know, but I don't think the shield's gonna matter.
Clash of Gods time stream. So this is basically a free win because I don't think you can die. This one, this one's kind of hard if you're bad like me. This one, you know, if you're bad like me, you just headbutt every one of Malice's attacks as Randall.
Yeah, you kind of just like fucking smash against him.
The only thing I need for Captain, the time slow spell. Alright, sir. You spawned behind me, that's not very fair.
Get fucked.
I missed that one. My man left the arena and he's still allowed to participate. Alright, play defensive. Giving me a chance. How kind of you. Oh, okay. I kind of expected him to do the attack, but I guess not.
Huh.
I guess he's technically beaten at that point if you hit him then.
No.
But,
Well,
not what I expected.
main game, he's not. He kills you with that.
Not at all what I expected.
I was gonna say, maybe that wasn't intentional then. 'Cause
I guess
the
I
thing
didn't
is,
practice him.
he's not in the main boss rush, but if you do the practice, you'd almost have to like make it so that if you select it and you enter, you force maybe give the time spell to the player just to make sure they have it. I don't know, or not. It is technically doable without the time spell. You're not meant to do it without it. I never messed with the random order. I only did the fix.
Yeah. Quit the title. If I get the jump scare, I'm done the stream.
I like how you wait every time instead of just mash and escape.
To be fair, I'm
You don't
not
make
too.
it any less scary.
I'm never too sure that you can just skip that.
The man's in the chat himself. Trust me, you can watch it and have it happen naturally, or press escape, and it will still go. He made it so that if it's gonna happen, it's happening whether you skip or not. It's already determined by that point.
20 hits in hide and seek mode. I don't really have time for that right now. I don't want to deal with Justin right now.
Yeah, hide and seek doesn't take long per se, but yeah, I mean you should definitely try to get to 20 at least in hide and seek. Because he does make it interesting, I will say at least. It's the mode you'd play the least. You'd hit your goal and be done with it, I think. Boss rush, you can try to hit your goal, because you still got to try that. You got to complete that.
Yeah.
And then horde mode is play to your heart's desire, really.
Horde mode's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I would say if Paul if he is actually thinking of actually trying to put it in, getting that temp save put in maybe before trying to really push might be worth it. You could try working on the other achievements in the meantime.
I got half the achievements. I'm not able to get the gold ones easily, but I can do that. Spike Roller's weak point, just fucking get lucky, I guess.
Really, it's just, yeah, just keep fighting Spike Rollers and just kind of like, just have the Tommy gun and just keep shooting. Or I suppose Time Spell.
I tried that in the main game. I time slowed them and I used the Tommy gun. It's too quick. You open it, you react, but because it's still so fast, it just closes its eye before you get the shot off.
Well, that's kind of my point is, you don't necessarily try to aim it, like aim at him, but just shoot and just hope he opens the eyeball. Just only be shooting when he's skittering about for the eye shot, and just get kind of lucky. Fight enough of them and it'll happen.
Let's look at some concept art. Weird Malice. A weird old design of Malice with 3 eyes and more human-like proportions. I think I was trying to give him a different story before the ideas of Curse 3 really came together. Luna's final form. Coming up with Luna's ultimate form. In the final version, she looks much angrier. Yeah. Some super early doodles of Gen, Ammo Spirit, and Eyeball Spirit. Fuck, that's a scary Eyeball Spirit. Kinda glad you went with the funny little helicopter dude. Beast Malice. When he's big and angry. Creating the final gigantic beast form of Malice. Which is shockingly close to how he was in Curse 2. Send everybody a picture like, this is how I look, please make me body like this. Arasa. A rough sketch of Arasa that I did while at work. Mid-ending storyboard. I know these pics are hard to see in low res like this, but it's the storyboard of the middle ending. Yeah, poor Randall. Designing the captain's non-tarnished golden armor set. She was originally going to drag Malice down also? Ooh, let me look. Oh yeah, there she is. Yep, dragging him too. You don't get to escape this, you little bitch. We're both going to the pool. The captain in his pissed off Angel of Death form. Final showdown. The final stand against Malice Bones flying through time. This is one of the earliest concepts I had of the entire game. You gotta start somewhere, but it's weird to start at the end. Poster. Jen in front of the house with a flashlight. Some kind of poster key art I was going to make early on. Maybe someday I'll finish it. Just a sketch of her boy Randy. Still as pissed off as ever. Or maybe he's just got resting bitch face. It was tough coming up with the right expression on Death's face when he finally embraces Luna. This is the proto-title screen. This proto-title screen was the very first thing I ever did of Curse 3. I made it right after thinking of the game's inception. Alright, so you started at the start, and then step 2 was the finish. I clicked it again. Looks like the Shadow Leech originally had green eyes. What nice guy. Tentacluster. That's fucking creepy. I don't like that. Ruins layout. This is a hand-drawn early cross-section of the house, the yard, aqueducts, and the lunar ruins beneath. Jesus Christ. I could not imagine living above all that. The Gorgon was going to be a fat tub of a monster. The arms were the snakes you would cut off. Oh my god, the rolls. Tentacluster 2. A Tentacluster getting close to its final design. Real jagged teeth, this is still much scarier than what we got. Luna 1, a sketch of Luna that ended up in the story almost exactly. Yep, just need some exclamation marks right here. Luna 2. This looks like crap and I don't remember what it was going for, but I see the sun above her as well as the moon. The first design of the defense spirit looked like an angry walnut. Yeah, that is a pissed off walnut with a shield. Giving the defense spirit his final look. There he is, the Night Boy. Still probably a pissed off walnut inside, but you know what? He's wearing more armor. Slide puzzle plan. Everyone's favorite puzzle. Oh, you know us so well. This was a bitch to plan out. Making a picture work in 2 different arrangements required a lot of shifting stuff around in paint. Fucking I could only imagine. The Reaper. Taking a crack at designing the Reaper with his hood down. He needs some hair care products. Fairy Spirit. Coming up with the Fairy Spirit. It looks like the one on the right was much more insect-like. I think that's more just because you didn't put in eyebrows. Well, contours, like what she's got over there. 3 games map. I found this in my closet. It's a rough layout of all the maps from all 3 games. I wanted to see how big 3 was getting, and this was before the Void Realms were made. Curse 1, 2, and 3. Oh, yeah, there's around the house. There's upstairs, I believe. I think that's inside, yeah. I could not tell you what this one is. And this one's downstairs. It's real interesting to see all this. Spencer 1. Spencer was tough to get the way I wanted at first. I wanted him to look older, but still cool. This design didn't. Getting close to Spencer's final design. Bingo. This was the final map layout sheet that I used to keep track of room/world numbers while programming. The Void Realms and Earth Realm. Yeah, here's outside. I don't quite know what these 2 are. Something for the forest, maybe? There's the cellar. There's inside. I think that's his attic. So maybe that's supposed to be the attic, maybe. The temple. And floor 2. Alright. Gorgon 2. The Gorgon snakes didn't really change at all. In fact, they were the second enemy ever programmed after the Shaggy Leaper. Shannon. Early concept of Shannon, the mother. She definitely looks a lot less pregnant here. Yeah, she really does. Before Belly's practically giving her friggin' concussion every time she moves. And there, she's scrawny, all skin and bones. A really crappy doodle what the 6 sprites were. Sight, ammo, stun, protect, hide, and attack. Yep. Malice's face. Just a big picture of Malice after he gets huge. Gods clashing. A messy sketch of giant Luna clashing with giant Malice in the endgame. This is when she's about to grab him and force his head up to slash at his chest. As a rough sketch, I'd wager. The Trickster Spirit. I had my 2 buddies at Carebot Games create 1 monster and 1 spirit. Here's their designs that I finalized later. It looks like they wanted the Heidi boy to be the one to attack you and this one to be there. And there's the more finalized look in their cursed art style. Tattoo design. Coming up with my Curse 3 tattoo. I got it in spring 2024. I'll assume you got it on your chest because it's supposed to be some facial hair here, but I'd get this on my back. That's cool.
I think that is on the back, right? Yeah, back.
That's a hat and hair? Oh, you wear a hat backwards?
Yeah, it's in his avatar.
To be fair, I don't look at his avatar very much. I don't see an avatar on my tablet, and I don't exactly look for a picture when I'm searching up Disaster Squad on YouTube. Steam ad. A silly pic to advertise the entire trilogy on Steam. Dear Eshler? Is that a real game, Dear Eshler? Sir Cuckley. Creating Sir Cuckley. He did not appear in this game. You may see him in the future. I gotta know, why the name Cuckley?
He gonna get cucked. Or maybe he'll do the cucking.
I don't know. He looks like he lives in the cuck chair. Thank you all for playing. A huge thank you to all players for their amazing support and great reviews of my games. Positive, very positive, very positive, very positive, positive. I should see if I left a review for Curse 3. I know I left one for Curse 2. Fan art. Oh my fucking god. I can click the fan art button? Beat Boschers mode to see funny and kinda cool Curse series AI images. Alright. Oh, that's why. Click between AI and fan. Alright. Jen in the Aqueducts. By the last son of Rasputin. You can put an ascot on Randall?
The bib. It's a rag turned into a bib. So this become the running joke of the series.
The evil doll. Make it real pretty when it rips your throat out. Thank you, John Wee. Cursed Bomberman. Do not remember a Bomberman wielding a gun or a hammer, but you know what? I also haven't played Bomberman since Bomberman 64, The Second Attack. And I missed that game, but it's like $400 fucking right now. Yeah, okay. The doll. That's... I think that's supposed to just says cult person, but that's Jen's mom. I don't know who the shit that's supposed to be. There's the Knight Captain. There's the Phantom Spirit that blocks you behind the bar. There's the puppet that's an asshole to Zero because he sucks at Punch-Out.
Hey, fuck you.
I'm just saying the truth.
I'll punch you out.
Randall with the chainsaw. Looking pretty fucked. Some of the fans have weird ideas. Yep, that's just true of anything. Randall plush. Randall F. Harris. Plush acrylic. Doesn't look as angry as he should. That is probably the face I'd have after seeing the zombie and, not even the zombie, seeing the corpse in the gas station. Just, oh, this is a place I should not be. Randall saving. How do I write down what I've seen? Yippee! Holly and Randall. Oh, her name's Holly. All I needed was some disposable fool to go down there and bring her back up to us. And we all know what happened now, don't we? Woman, I've been absent for 10 years. I have zero clue what happened to that guy on that day. Can you please shut the fuck up? Out of everybody in the series, Randall is absolutely the one I see to drop the F-bombs everywhere. Oh, I remember seeing this in Zero's playthrough. Made me real fucking happy I did not go in the bathroom.
You didn't hang out at all.
Nope. I saw the bathroom, I said, nope. I choose life.
I'll shit in my pants instead of toilet.
I'll just go take a shit in the bushes. Randall, NM Heroes. No more heroes, Randall. Cool. I should have bought that game for the Wii when I had the chance, but I didn't. Randall sketches. And why has he got such a big nose? Is my ass kicking outfit, bitch? Remember that time you accidentally put your GameCube disc of Monkey Ball 2 in your ass? No, I sadly have erased that memory. Oh, Pizza Tower, I gotta play that game. But I've fucking suck at, what was it, Wario World 4? That it was inspired by? It was inspired by a Game Boy Advance Wario game. That much I remember. Beer something metal? Is that no? Beer, no metal? Randall 3. PR Zomboid. Project Zomboid. That's a... Yep, that's pretty good. Randall Wrestler 1. Okay. Wonder what game this is. That might have been 2024. I think it says and. Oh, beer and metal. That makes sense. Jennifer Backyard. Well, a little bit more endowed. There's a vigil and there's a cadaver.
Yeah. Chat liked when this one came up.
I bet they did. Sarah during the seance. Poor girl. Although I think she was sitting in the other chair. You can pay for the nude version if you like. I've never seen it. You pay? Well, I guess that makes sense. There's a Patreon down there. Patreon Nafrost. Gen Chicken. I don't know what I expected. Randall Roblox. Oof. Oh, and then there's the crypt where you get the moon gem behind there, I think. Curse 2 Netflix. You know, that's not too far off what I think an actual Curse 2 Netflix series title would look like. Curse 3 stock photos. Sure are stock photos. Luna boxing. Yeah, I could see Luna being proficient with boxing, but I think she'd prefer a sword and shield. She'd cheat. She'd put her sword in her boxing gloves. Just a really pretty picture of Luna. Creativity of some people with stock photos is truly inspiring. Picture of the Seance looks really cool uncompressed. I believe that entirely. I am a god, says Evil Jen. Using a lighter on your tongue? Is that what's supposed to be going on there? CDI, oh no. Please make this in the form of, what is it, Faces of Evil and Wand of Gamelon? Oh my fucking god.
It's a great picture. Malice just says, "You killed me."
Good. Cursed chibi sprites. Who the fuck is Bob? Pear made this, so there's Pear. There's the Captain, Randy, Grim, and Jen. These are very well done. Spencer Wright. Yeah, that is... His hairstyle absolutely reminded me of Phoenix. Spencer Bomberman. I'm going to cheat and cut the fuses off. Frozen puzzle. Ah, okay. Although I think he was a bit happier in the puzzle. Yeah, that thing's just happy to be here. Malice. Malice Santa. Bah humbug. Malice Santa 2. Oh, 3D Malice. You know, that's quite well done. Though not being able to turn around the 3D model and inspect it. 3D Malice versus Knight. He's fucking dead. Malice Freddy Freaker? Admittedly, I don't know what the fuck a Freddy Freaker is, but this is adorable. Sleepy Malice. I hate everything. Arasa. Arasa Humanoid. Alright. Unholy Moon. Arasa Humanoid. How the fuck can you even see? A fair question. Just take off the blindfold. Malice, yippee. Unholy Moon's drawn a lot of things. What the hell? Unholy Moon, Unholy Moon, Unholy Moon, Unholy Moon. Little Leaper, Unholy Moon. Oh yeah, they've got an eyeball. Dress him up in a bow. Skullburger. Just a picture of the skull attacking you with a burger. Skeleton wrap.
He's about to slam dunk on you.
Randall's about to intercept him.
And welcome to the jam.
Fun at the bar. She is about to murder Randall. I put literally everything. Unholy Moon again. 3 faces. Gorgon, another Unholy Moon. Oh, and then the things that are hidden too. Shadow Leech. Don't recall them looking quite so cute, but you know what? Artist interpretation and all that. It Just Me Jim, that is in fact the green room. What? Well, okay, I'll look at this too, but I didn't get to read it. Box art and mock-up. $256 color version, my god. So many colors. Was there all that stuff in the green room in Curse 2? I guess, you know, when I decide to go back and do another playthrough of that, I'll know. The 3D Captain. It Just Me Jim. Curse 2 Zombie. You don't want to be here, man. Sees Randall pulling out the chainsaw. Randall and Death. Oh, fuck yeah.
That one's really up. That's one of my favorite ones.
The Face of the Abyss. Why you make it cute? Unholy Moon, what are you doing, my guy? You've got the style of a furry artist. Is that what you are, Unholy Moon? We reviewed that. We viewed these in game. Concept art we viewed, and fan art we viewed. So, ooh, excuse me. The characters. Give us some time with these. Jennifer, also known as Luna. Jennifer Lloyd. After the incident she had lived through over the last several years, Jennifer rightfully desired answers for everything that happened to her in her hometown. She was restless, living her days in peace and relative safety with her new life. As Jen continued researching her family, she decided to sneak away and do some investigating in person. She borrowed Randall's handgun and left without telling a soul. The answers she found changed her, as she is the reincarnation of the goddess of the moon. As both Jen and Luna, she is bright, confident, and funny. She was a trusted leader, both brave and intelligent. Her followers looked to her for guidance during the worst times. A goddess, she was a nimble and fierce warrior. But as a person, she is somewhat meek and reserved. In human form, Jen relies on ranged weapons and firearms for protection. In the end, she got to have a normal life filled with happiness. Yay. Spencer. And his hulked out gorilla form. Spencer Carrington. He was a well-respected archaeologist and a man of science and knowledge. Spencer was not famous, but his name is recognized in his field. He was the one who was called upon when Jennifer's dad needed help to find her in the abandoned mine, but his life was already headed for ruin before all of that happened. He was studying the ruins of lunar civilization when he came across the house that Jennifer's father grew up in. Spencer and his family purchased and moved into that house because there were large-scale ruins believed to be in that land. I feel like that would be more the Historical Preservation Society's. Well, I guess he could be part of it, but then if he bought the land, wouldn't they take priority over anything? I'm not a businessman with standards. As he began to excavate the area, he came across jewels that he ended up giving his family as gifts. He didn't realize their otherworldly energy would change them all. The crystal pieces he unearthed were connected to other dimensions, and not intended to be handled by mortal hands. His wife and kids were slowly transformed into the abominations Jennifer faced on her journey. As for Spencer himself, he was ambushed and turned to the void side by a demon posing as Jennifer. He thought he saved her, but the imposter changed him and the entire town in days. He ended up being among the Cursed Three, one of the humans who would be the eternal downfall of Malice. Poor woman. Shannon Carrington. She was the wife of Spencer and mother of 2, was soon to be 3. Shannon and Spencer began dating in college and had been married for over 20 years. She stuck by her husband even when work determined where he lived. After living peacefully in the house for a while, Shannon became pregnant with her 3rd child. Unfortunately, the effects of the crystal had taken hold. Her and her unborn child were twisted into monsters. While owning a piece of the crystal and after Spencer's disappearance, Shannon began going mad. Her pregnancy terminated extremely early, and the disgusting little beast was born in the upstairs toilet. In her maddened state, she decided to name the fetus Pippi and treated it as her child. Pippi was anything but dead, as it screamed and demanded everything belonged to it. Pippi was furious that it didn't have its own bedroom, so it dismembered the already transformed Justin. Shannon was angry at Justin for being selfish, so he was buried in the yard. Couldn't they have just moved Justin into the guest room? Like, that guest room was fantastic. I would have loved that. Eventually, Shannon slowly morphed into a spider-esque beast and locked herself in the attic, where she gave birth to thousands of tiny spiderlings. It is there she waited until her demise. Marilyn. Get at least A ranks in all 6 puzzle trials to see her young days. Marilyn Lloyd. The great-grandmother of Jennifer and one of the last surviving Lunars. She and her husband, Jack, were the only 2 of their kind left on the planet. They lived in the old farmhouse and protected the last remaining remnants of lunar civilization. Both were certainly aware of what lies beneath their home, and kept all of it very secret. Their grandson, Tim, Jennifer's father, lived in that home for quite a while. His parents were in the military and gone often. Jennifer's father was definitely aware of his grandparents hiding something, as he kept a sacred key hidden for them. This key granted access to the lunar tower in town. Tim, on the other hand, did not have the knowledge that he carried the lunar bloodline. Marilyn Lloyd was a fairly typical country girl from the early 1900s. She was raised on a farm but loved to visit the city as well. She enjoyed ballroom dancing, early automobiles, and the simple life. Oh, so was she the car nut with everything in the garage? In her elder days, she became ill and eventually passed away, asking only to be buried underneath the house, close to her lunar ancestors. When she wasn't buried with the little glass bird Jack gave her as sweethearts, her soul became restless. Eventually, her body was exhumed by Spencer Carrington, and she ended up wandering the property looking for Jack. Jack was nowhere to be found. By wandering the property, we mean downstairs. Even though she's a rotting, terrifying-looking corpse, she is not malevolent. She even recognizes Jennifer as being her own blood, which is why she tries speaking with Jennifer. Unfortunately, her vocal cords barely exist anymore, and it doesn't work out well. After being given the glass bird, she now rests peacefully in eternity. Hey, Grandma, I've got this pen and paper. Could you write down what you're trying to say? Kelly, what do you want? Go away. Don't you meow at me. Yeah, it's nap time for you, Kelly. The Lunar Elder. His true name has been lost to the ages. I'm gonna call him Frank. But he was the leader of the magic research team in the ancient days. The early Lunars were masters of technology and arcana. They crafted many incredible machines and devices of great magical strength, and they were respected in all lands. Frank continued to push the research into unknown territories, but his curiosity led him down a dark path. Holding such an esteemed position gave him access to the chamber where the god's crystal was held. Wanting to learn everything about its strange abilities and powers, he was endlessly curious about the crystal and what it could accomplish. One day, he decided to chip a tiny piece off it and study it. This led to the creation of portals and tears in dimensional space. Later, he got bold. When nobody was around, he cut the entire crystal in half. After carving out a sphere from the inside, he fused the 2 halves back together good as new. This sphere was used to create the Staff of the Moon, a fusion of portal and crystal technology. It proved to be insanely powerful. Once it was complete, he gave a demonstration in the town square. Being unaware of what it was capable of, he accidentally opened a rift to the void and attracted the attention of Malice immediately. The Elder was pulled into the void, thus sealing mankind's fate of being bound to Malice forever. His actions also caused the side effect of his queen becoming significantly weaker over time. The man was not evil, he was only misguided in his thirst for knowledge, and his deeds cast long shadows over the entire world. Well, curiosity killed the cat, but I don't think satisfaction brought this one back. The spirits. Oh, look at that. She's happy instead of being a bitch. The friendly spirits. These little creatures are from the void, but can exist in this world as long as they remain bound to a gemstone. None of them are purely evil, and all have some axe to grind with the void or Malice. The spirits are all helpful to Jennifer in her quest and have unique backstories and abilities. Orbis. This is actually a Vigil who was born with defects. He is a different color from his brethren and has no wings. He flies with his optic nerve spinning like a helicopter. I am shocked that doesn't exhaust him, I admit. His peers mocked and cast him out, stating he wasn't worthy of them. Bella. She's a small sprite with insect-like qualities. She is very angry and feisty. As such, her attitude got her kicked out of her tribe. She ended up wandering alone for a while before being discovered in this world. She is hesitant to make friends, even though inside she is very lonely. She's actually fairly excited to travel with Jen. So you had to go thinking up of names for all of them. Shade. Nobody has seen the spirit's true form except his family. He hails from a tribe of void creatures that choose to not to fight at others. but to avoid and hide from everything. This practice almost brought them to extinction. His stealth abilities keep Jennifer from attracting danger. Supply Unit 54. I wonder what happened to 1 through 53. The plans for this creature of living metal was found within the Lunar Ruins. He is one in a large line of support machines once used for war. Well, that explains it. The Lunars would deploy these bots behind the front lines to fly out to resupply the archers and grenadiers of the Lunar Army. This particular unit is configured to create things from this world. I don't know, man. I would have liked some grenades. That would have been cool. Sir Godfrey the Unwavering. This valiant little guy from the Void devoted himself to defending the weak. Among creatures of the Void, this trait is considered weak itself. Thus, he was banished from his land and for perceived cowardice. He is, in fact, very brave. But he's only one little guy, after all. Moo. A strange being that comes from the bone marshes. He is one of the scavengers that roam the area, turning giant carcasses into the maze of bones that still stand there. He's always hungry and moves very quickly from place to place. Captain. He's not actually a spirit, but he attaches his soul to a gem in order to come with Luna and help her with her mission. Randall F. Harris. The cynical, sarcastic best friend of Jennifer since grade school. The true nature of their relationship is a bit of a mystery. After their hometown was destroyed, he helped her rebuild her life. He found a new place where they could live and work without struggles or fears. Randall can be a stubborn, insensitive jerk a lot of the time, but his loyalty is unquestioned. He has basically made himself into Jen's protector and will do anything to finally keep her safe. You fail once and it haunts you forever. He has always felt partly responsible for everything that has happened to them over the years. He is brave, strong, and resourceful. Randall is one person you definitely want on your side. He is even on friendly-ish terms with the Grim Reaper himself, or more likely they have a mutual respect for each other. They fought together to protect Luna when Randall fell. He battled past his mortal limits to protect the God's Crystal. Sarah. Sarah Carrington. She's the oldest child of Spencer. She also went to the same school as Jen, although Sarah was a few years younger. She is a somewhat shy girl and keeps to herself. She enjoys movies, rock music, and makeup. Nothing about her really stood out, and she liked it that way. Sarah was at a friend's house in the Cursed Town when the cult took over, and she was taken prisoner. She met her fate being a sacrifice to Malice, but her story did not end there. Or if you're a psychopath like Zero, you just walked in and killed her.
Fuck you.
Her spirit lingered on, having carried a crystal piece with her as jewelry. It kept her soul trapped in the living world. Sarah eventually wandered away back to her house and became bound to her old room, where the crystal was kept. Unable to leave the mortal world, Sarah was stuck between dimensions, until Jennifer channeled her soul and exorcised her away from the gemstone. By shooting her with a gun. Justin. Get 20 hits in hide and seek to reveal his normal self. Justin Carrington. He was the second child of Spencer and Shannon Carrington. He was a normal, precious, precocious child, living a fairly happy daily life. That is, until Spencer discovered the crystal shards and gave them to everyone. Justin had his own room and did not like the idea of having to share it with an infant when his mother became pregnant. Once his father disappeared and his mother was going mad, Justin essentially became a zombie. He hobbled along the house, just existing day to day. When Pippi was born early, however, they got into a massive fight about the bedroom. Pippi ended up ripping Justin apart. Being very disappointed in his conduct, his mother decided to bury him in the backwoods in a small coffin. In his zombified state, this box would not hold him. His parts started crawling their way back into the house. When his mother would catch one, she would rebury it somewhere else to teach him some manners. Justin was the fastest of his family to be transformed by the crystal shard. When he accidentally swallowed his, he was not a bright child. Well, that explains why it's in his gut. The Reaper. Alright, he's got a suit of armor. Leather, but still. The Grim Reaper. The Reaper of Souls. Oh my god. The Reaper of Souls, the god of life and death. His real name is Charon. The Reaper's existence dates back to the start of all things, much like the rest of the gods. Death generally looks down on mortals, not because he finds himself superior, but because he has witnessed their folly for so many eons. He has gotten wrapped up in mortal wars more times than he can count. He was a fierce warrior back in the early days of humanity, before he decided to remain a silent judge. Death is impartial in most matters, as his job is only to carry the dead to their destinations. He absolutely cannot stand anything unnatural or undead. Also, he clearly and genuinely has a fondness for Luna, goddess of the moon. He has been seen breaking his own rules to help her on more than one occasion. It is unclear whether he likes her personally or simply despises her enemy more. Even though he possesses greater power than either of them, he cannot interact too directly with Luna or Malice. He considers himself a distant observer and impartial judge of the living. He also canonically enjoys wearing rags as bibs. No one really knows what's up with that. The really pissed off man. Captain of the Lunar Knights. In ancient days of the world, the Lunars and the Solars were two prominent civilizations. Each worshipped their god, and for the most part, they got along decently well. They didn't necessarily like each other, but they were definitely competitive, yet respectful towards the other side. One promising gladiator rose through the ranks of arena combat for the Lunar civilization. He was fast, fierce, determined, and strong. He eventually gained the attention of Luna herself. After winning the tournament and gaining the status as Captain of the Knights, a massive plot against the Lunar people unfolded right under his nose. He was betrayed by his former mentor and learned that Solus was behind the insurrection. This caused a massive war between Lunar and Solar civilizations. Under the leadership of the new captain, the Lunars prevailed and Solus was captured. The captain was then Luna's trusted right hand. Much later, when Malice appeared and they lost the war against the demons, the Lunars hid themselves away. The captain was trusted with protecting the Staff of the Moon, as he stayed underground as an undead guardian for generations. And Malice. Get the best ending in hardcore to reveal Solus. Solus Malice. In the earliest days of the world, some people worshipped the sun and the earth, ruled by a god named Solus. He believed in governing through fear and strength. Though Solus was not inherently evil, he was very prideful, jealous, and callous towards others. Because of his skill and strength, he was greatly admired by his followers and respected by his detractors. After eons of disagreement with the moon goddess, he set an assassination plan into motion that would destroy his legacy. This failed, and he was held prisoner by the lunar people for his transgressions. One day, however, when a lunar guard was on patrol, Solus had vanished. It is unknown how he disappeared, but all are aware that he ended up somehow in the void. His hatred for humanity and the lunar people destroyed and reconstructed him over generations into the dark demon known as Malice. This hatred still burned all the way to the present. Nobody knows if any of his old self still survives, through his demon form. But he is not simply a mindless beast. Malice is extremely intelligent, cunning, and deceitful. However, his anger has clouded some of his decisions. This ultimately led to his downfall. Yeah, you could have made the Staff of the Sun, dumbass. Okay, this isn't that long. 10,000 BC, the gods ruled all, and the people were separated by their chosen god. Some followed the sun, others followed the moon. 1000 BC, the kingdoms coexist well, until the sun god Solus tried to murder Luna. He was locked away and the people fought. The solar kingdom falls and Solus vanishes from his prison. The lunar civilization thrives. 900 BC. 700 BC. Probably. Nope, just 700. Alright, this would be AD. The Staff of the Moon is created from the crystal, causing Luna to weaken. A portal into the void opens, releasing the demon Malice. 705. Malice destroys the lunar people and defeats Luna. The staff shatters the crystal, also killing Malice. The lunar kingdom falls. 1800. Malice returns, corrupting the nearby town and beginning an evil cult. They even build homes to live underground. 1989. Where the crystal once stood, the pieces slowly come together. Luna is born again, but as a human mortal. 2008. Spencer Carrington studies ancient lunar ruins, discovers crystal pieces, and gives them to his family. 2009. Cursed One. Spencer leaves to find Jennifer, who was lost in the mine, which were believed to be lunar ruins. He is attacked and changes into a monster. The town begins emptying. Randall leaves. 2019. Randall returns to the old town looking for Jen. He brings her back alive and well and destroys the cult before Malice gets a new body. 2020. Spencer finally staggers home to find his family corrupted or dead. He sets up clues to guide someone to the truth of his family, the crystal, and the dark plans of Malice. So it took him 11 years to stagger home, roughly. 2022. Curse 3. Jennifer grows restless and sneaks off to find answers about her past and her family's misfortune. Alright, they're not all in the same spot. Dev story. 1995. My family gets our first Windows PC. I begin messing around with stuff like Doom mods, Adventure Game Studio, and RPG Maker. I was 1 year old at the time. 1996. I come up with Disaster Squad, a beat-em-up game. My friends and I look into programming, but never start. 1998. I make a video game project for school. Everyone in class loved it. I decide to make Disaster Squad into a full student film. 2002. Disaster Squad 2 is finished and shown in a few local theaters, such as CWRU and Cleveland Indie Film Festival. That's pretty fucking cool. 2009. I mess around with Game Maker 8 and start Paul's Quest for Yum. I then make Cursed in 1 week and put it up on yoyogames.com and itch.io. 2011. I make Carl's Cookie Warehouse and start on Cursed 2. Didn't get far with it. Other projects start and stop. 2017, I randomly find a couple Twitch streamers that played Cursed and had fun. Also found PC Gamer put Cursed in his best free games of the week. 2019, I finished Cursed 2 after years on the shelf. It goes on itch.io and gamejolt.com. Later that year, Cursed 3 begins planning. 2022, Cursed 1 and 2 go up on Steam. Cursed 3 is finally released in the fall. 2023, I started the full remake of Cursed 1. I also gave Cursed 2 a large update with updates, extras menu, and widescreen. 2024, I made this! Added more content, extras, and fixes to Cursed 3. Now my jaw hurts. I'm not used to yapping that much. Dropped my bottle cap, god damn it. Pour myself a drink. But I think that'll be it for today. Because my cat's also pissing me off, Kelly. Oh, you coming back here? You looking guilty? You come here. You come over here. I'm gonna give you a hug. That's what I'm gonna do.
What threat?
Come here, Stinky. Come here, Stinky. Come here. I want to give you a hug. Nope, don't you cry. You're allowed on my lap when I say you're allowed on my lap. You know this. Yeah, you good kitty. Yeah? Aw. Well, you don't want to say hi to everybody? No? Oh, there you go. Yeah? Aw. I'm feeling like being a yapmere today. Alright, Kelly. Here you go. Onto the bed with you. Alright. There we go. I'm just gonna quickly end stream. I'm done yapping after this, so I hope everybody has a good night and whatever. I'm gonna go play fucking Genshin Impact, then Warframe, and then probably Deadlock for a while. Bye, everybody!